I wanted to give you an update of how things have been going here at Sharpham. As many of you know, we've been facing considerable challenges in recent months. We were forced to close back in March, but we've managed, with the hard work of the staff team and trustees, to partially reopen over the summer. We've introduced significant changes to our programme to ensure that we can follow the guidelines and ensure that people are safe when they come. We were concerned about how that would impact on the experiences we offer, but in fact the feedback from our participants has been very positive, and most have said that they've really valued the experience and that they felt very safe when they came. During this period, we've had two main priorities here at Sharpham: to keep everyone safe and also to support our staff team. I'm really pleased to report that we haven't lost anyone from the staff team, and we've managed to cope financially so far. We've probably lost over 50% of this year's income, but we have been able to access some government support. It doesn't cover the losses, but it certainly helped. Unfortunately, it looks like the virus problem is going to continue into next year, and so we've been actively planning how we can manage the situation and perhaps boost our capacity back up to what it was pre-pandemic. Trustees are looking at investing in creating more accommodation by converting the courtyard behind the main house, which is an exciting project and would enable us to boost our numbers and therefore our income going forward. And we'll share more about that exciting project over the coming months. Looking forward, we are hoping to reopen the barn retreat in December. These will be weekly retreats, and they will be slightly different to retreats that we usually run at the barn. There'll be more silence and there'll be more social distancing, but there will still be a core of meditation and working on the land as part of living in community. We're also hoping to continue to run weekend retreats at the main house starting after Christmas. We feel it's important, despite all the challenges that we're facing, to try and maintain an offer at Sharpham. Obviously we keep it under review, and it might be that we have to close at some point, albeit temporarily. If you want to keep abreast of what's happening, the best thing to do is to subscribe to our e-newsletter, and you'll have all the information then as it happens. The latest changes announced in the last week involve the introduction of 3 tiers, as I'm sure you're aware. Sharpham remains in the lowest tier, tier 1, because the virus is still relatively low in the southwest. This means that we can continue to operate as long as we follow the government guidelines and we risk assess our activities, which we are doing. Some of our users might find themselves located in tier 2 or tier 3. Currently the guidelines in tier 2 allow people still to travel, and Sharpham is covered by exemptions for education and also for therapeutic support groups, and so it is okay for people from tier 2 areas to come on retreat, providing of course that you are not self-isolating and you don't have symptoms. Unfortunately, if you find yourself in a tier 3, a very high category area, the government advises that you shouldn't travel, and so unfortunately you won't be able to visit at this time. But what I would encourage you to do is to look at our new online retreat offerings, which we have recently started, and the feedback we're getting from participants on those is very positive, and they find that they're getting some of the benefits, even though they can't come to Sharpham in person, they're still benefiting by doing the online retreats instead. The info's on our website about those, as it is about the guidelines and our approach to safety. I hope that's been useful, and I hope we can continue to offer support to people here at Sharpham, whether it's in person or remotely. Thanks.